Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. Manchester City will play Chelsea in the Champions League final. This is probably our biggest game in the club's history, playing our first ever Champions League final. This will not be an easy game, especially against a team that has beaten us twice in a row this season. For me personally, Pep needs to keep the same lineup as the one we played versus Paris Saint-Germain. It's a system that has worked for us in the quarter and semi-final. Pep shouldn't overthink anything and keep the lineup simple. A player that will stand out for Man City is Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne had a brilliant game against Everton, scoring a great goal outside the box and also assisting Gabriel Jesus for a goal. He looked fresh and fit for that game and he played really well alongside Phil Foden in midfield. Another player that we will also look out for is Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez has essentially taken us to this final with his crucial goals in the semi-final. That free kick versus Paris Saint-Germain, the two finishes in the second leg was magnificent. He thrives in the false nine formation alongside Phil Foden and has been on tremendous form recently. Phil Foden, another player that has been key for us in the Champions League. His wonder strike versus Dortmund pretty much took us to semi-final, and he himself thrives in the false nine formation, and defensively he tracks back and is also great on the counter. He has been on great form recently, scoring a goal versus Everton. He is a player that definitely should be starting in this game. It will be a tough game. Chelsea defensively are one of the best at the moment with their 3-4-3 formation under Thomas Tuchel. Mason Mount in the last few weeks has been one of Chelsea's most important player, especially in the Champions League. He played very well against Real Madrid and has also done well for them in the Premier League. He is a player that regularly starts under Tuchel, means he is very trusted by his manager. Kante is also a player that we must watch out for. When Kante is in form, it is pretty hard to play against a fit Kante. Both teams have been on an up and down form in the Premier League recently. Manchester City beat Everton 5-0 comfortably at home, whereas Chelsea lost against Aston Villa and just about scraped top 4 because of Spurs beating Leicester. So it will be interesting to see what happens in the final. So we will have to see, I guess. But let's look at Pep's press conference. I am pretty sure we have to suffer to win the final. Most of the time in finals, you have to suffer. You have to be resilient. Adjust to the bad moments that are going to happen. At the end, we have to be ourselves and do a good game. Pep Guardiola is spot on. This Champions League journey has been incredible for us. It hasn't been the easiest. There were times that have been tough for us. The way we came back from 1-0 down against Dortmund and Paris Saint-Germain was incredible. It's been a heck of a journey in the Champions League. Dortmund and Paris Saint-Germain are not the easiest opponents to play against. We know at times versus Chelsea, it will be tough. It will be hard, but we need to keep control of the game and work as a team to try resolve any problems we face in the game, so we will have to see. So let's look at the team news for this game. For Manchester City, everyone is fit for this game. There are no new injuries, so we will have a fresh squad for this game. For Chelsea, on the other hand, they do have Edouard Mendy and N'Golo Kante, who are doubts. I do think they will make it for this game. As of right now, they are doubts coming into the game. So let's predict Manchester City's lineup. In net is obviously going to be Ederson. Ederson has had a brilliant season in the Premier League this season, keeping 19 clean sheets and also winning the Golden Glove, which is incredible to see. Now, for our backline, I think Stones and Diaz will be playing alongside each other. Pep trusts them playing alongside each other, so I do think they will be playing in this game with Walker and Zinchenko. This is probably our best backline at the moment. We need Walker, especially with Timo Werner and Kai Havertz and Christian Pulisic. We need Walker's pace, and I do think Walker will 100% be playing in this game. And Zinchenko had a brilliant game against Paris Saint-Germain in the second leg, and I do think Zinchenko will also be playing against Chelsea. In midfield, I think Fernandinho will be playing in this game. Fernandinho had a brilliant game against Everton. Rodri has been on poor form recently, but I do think Fernandinho will lead the team out for this game. And alongside him, I think it will be Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. Those two have been incredible whilst they have played alongside each other this season, and I do think they will play together again for this game. And up front, Phil Foden on the left-hand side, Riyad Mahrez on the right, and Kevin De Bruyne up front. This is the formation that has worked well for us recently. Against Dortmund, it was brilliant. Against Paris Saint-Germain, it was brilliant. And I think it's a formation that Pep should stick with. And this is the lineup I want for the Champions League final. So let's predict Chelsea's lineup for this game. In net for them is going to be Edouard Mendy. I do think Edouard Mendy will be fit to play against us. And I think they will be playing with a back five with Rudiger, Silva, Azpilicueta, James and Chilwell as the back five. In midfield, I think they'll play with Jorginho and N'Golo Kante. I think Kante will be playing in this game if he is fit. So Kante and Jorginho will be in that game with Mason Mount as a 10, Werner and Pulisic. Timo Werner is a big threat. He is a massive threat. The amount of times he ran past our defence in the Premier League game, it was shocking. It was shocking how fast he is. We need to keep an eye out for him. And Pulisic as well. Pulisic is also a pacey player that we will need to keep our eyes out for. They have a pretty strong squad. Reece James has been on good form. Chilwell has been incredible for them at left back. Mendy is a very, very solid keeper. So they are going to be a big threat because Chelsea defensively, they are really, really good. And if Kante is fit, it will be a very difficult game. It will be very difficult. But I think this will be the lineup Chelsea put out for the final. So let's look at my predictions for this game. I think Manchester City will win this game 2-0. Both teams will be under pressure for this game as this is Man City's first Champions League final and Chelsea have recently lost a final. I do think it's a very equal game. Both teams have been up and down in the Premier League recently. It will be a very tight game, but I think we will just about win it. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe. Please do comment down below your predicted lineup for this game. Do comment down below your prediction. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.